Great speed. And then at tight end, Adrián Purnell. We know her as an all-fantasy defensive player, but she's a strong tight end, great hands, and a clutch receiver.
Through arm tackles into the secondary. Ziegler, just like that, gaining 20 yards. That is the explosiveness of this offense. Toss right, Demery again. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Demery's got great widescreen vision as a running back.
That is Ziegler in motion again. A poor handoff. And that ball was fumbled and recovered by Austin.
Jessica Salazar, she ran through the football instead of taking the football. Bad exchange there cost them the extra point. It's one of the most exciting receivers in the league.
That is a 2nd and 12 handoff. We have another fumble. Barely hung on by Michelle Marshall. Another loss of a yard.
Smart play by running back Michelle Marshall.
And Atlanta, for the first time, with under 3 minutes remaining, gains the lead at 13-7.
What happened to the defenses tonight? Wow.
Another toss play. Look at Demery. Nobody wanting to get in front of number 2. That is Anna Garza. And she will lose that battle every time. Touchdown, Atlanta. Into the flat, complete. Ariana Barton. That'll be good for 4 yards.
Good action play on first down. You get a good solid 4 yards. Now it's 2nd and 6, easy pass.
That one complete to Jesse Locklear. Locklear now jawing at that secondary as we meet Austin's starting defense. Outside and swarm tackling by that acoustic defense. That'll be a gain of 2 yards. Make that Jessica Salazar, who also plays a little bit of middle linebacker.
That's what I said. Get in play, you stupid fuck. Huddle.
Gina Wachowski, the Steel City, Pittsburgh girl talking trash to Austin. All of Atlanta talking trash tonight. I don't know why, but they are.
I think they're trying to intimidate what is a young team in Austin, but it's just not working, especially with that defense.
They are not intimidated at all. Not the way it was supposed to. She bent it out, she bowed it back, made a great move to get yardage on that play.
Hughes not getting a lot of credit for her mobility, but one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the LFL. A 3rd and goal play, split backfield. Handoff, Jessica Salazar. A lot of physical play. And now a toss left, Brittany Demery again with the alligator arm tackles. They are really attacking the corners for Austin.
Great call by offensive coordinator Mark White. He saw that all game long. The cornerbacks, Bills and Romero, they don't want anything to do with tackling Brittany Demery, and it shows. You can run right at them, and they're not going to do anything.
The only physical defender in that secondary that I've seen, I'll give credit to Anna Garza as well, but been really Kendria Robinson. You kind of like Austin's chances in the last 2 minutes here and going into the second half. Toss right, that is Brittany Demery. Demery now 3 for 3 on the extra point attempt.
The way the cornerbacks for Austin tackle, I would do that play all night long. It cannot be stopped the way Bills and Romero are coming up.
The Atlanta lead now 37-25. I alluded to it earlier in the second quarter. This is very dangerous territory for Austin. They cannot afford to have this game blown out here. Although they have the offense to play catch-up, I just don't see that defense getting a stop.
You're right. You're absolutely right. In fact, that's why I didn't necessarily like the game. All Lauren Ziegler.
And this is an interesting territory. You can see Atlanta's willing to let the clock run down. It is a 4th and 5. They want to make sure if they don't
You really got to like the confidence of Dane Robinson, the head coach for Atlanta. He assumes they're going to score, and then he's going to have his
half with Lauren Ziegler, Adrián Purnell, and of course Dakota Hughes.
They came with an all-out blitz.
I am not sure why they went underneath to Cassandra Bills. And apparently we've got time for yards into the end zone here. Winfrey rolling right, complete to Bills, and Bills will not break 4 tackles. Suspect play calling late in the second. 9 yards, open field tackle by Kristen Beckman.
Salazar is an up-and-comer here in the LFL, a great one-cut runner. You saw it right there, one cut, boom, gets a lot of positive yardage.
The size in the backfield for Atlanta can be very intimidating. Outside of Locklear, you
Tackle Locklear or Demery or even Dakota Hughes outside. The outside running game is open all night long for Atlanta.
and if it ain't broke, we go under 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter, and Atlanta up 20. This is Locklear, and that is another Atlanta touchdown.
Mark White, the offensive coordinator, he knows a good thing when he sees it. He's attacking the cornerbacks of Austin. He's actually pulling guards out now, lead blockers. The quarterback.
That is an extra point handoff, Jesse Locklear. This time going up the A-gap, that'll be good. Extending Atlanta's lead to 53-25.
Solid offensive scoring drive by Atlanta. They knocked a lot of.
Atlanta bringing the blitz now to Winfrey. Winfrey cannot break open, does gain 2 yards on the quarterback keeper.
Ever since Atlanta went into that zone deep.
Team that's pretty beat up. They're already missing Steph Wickett, the starting center, and now the backup center, Brandy Stoltz, is out. They can ill afford any more injuries. That's a hand with her favorite target in best friend, Lauren Ziegler.
Great play by Hughes. She stretched it out to the right while Ziegler was going the opposite when she's covered. She will come down with the football.
And no headline here. That is Brittany Demery converting yet another extra point attempt. That'll extend Atlanta's lead to 61-31. It was not that long ago. This was a close game. Back for the final 10 minutes of play in Atlanta, Georgia. This crowd loving every. That is Tashay Winfrey under heavy pressure, just dumping it off to her center. That was complete to Nicole Stoffel, but that'll be a long second and goal. Winfrey under a lot of pressure, and I'm not sure if she didn't lose that ball. That is Keon Harrison on the recovery, and a great blitz put on by that front line.
Adrian Purnell from the backside. She gets to Winfrey, gets the ball knocked out before she's tackled.
Humble recovery, Atlanta.
It took them a long time. They could have just called us. We would have told them.
That was an intensive review, to say the least. I felt like we're watching a Major League Baseball game there. Dakota Hughes now going back to work at about the 12-yard line of Atlanta. And I got a feeling we're going to get a healthy dosage here of Brittany Demery.
You know the problem with that is when
bringing the blitz against Hughes. That'll go incomplete, setting up a second and goal. Ball intended to Dina Wojcicki.
They tried the center release play. It worked a lot in previous years. Wojcicki can catch the football, but didn't happen that. She had a couple big drops in her rookie start, so they haven't gone back to her. And right now, it's all Lauren Ziegler.
A third and goal. The clock continues to run. Just latching on to her tight end, Adrian Purnell, and gaining 3 yards.
Solid play by Austin. They did not let go of
Lauren Ziegler into the end zone. And while that may look good on paper, that was pure classless football.